we're going to... We have all kinds of stuff inbound right now. Looks like there's a warship inbound. We're going to go ahead and hop into the fighter. I was going to cover it with big guns, but you know what? There's too much going on out there. Alert status, scrambling gunships. There's a lot of stuff happening, so... Scramble, 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 scramble. Okay, batteries on. Switch to auto. Fighter, thrusters on. Taxiing towards the entrance. And if this blows up, well, you know what? That's one of those things that happens. But we have somewhere out there is that ship. I don't know if it crashed. I don't know what it did, but it was inbound at the time. Watching, watching. Okay, and we're out. All right, let's take these buggers out. We want to see what's going on. All right, let's go up and take care of this guy here. Got him! He's down. Alright, let's see what else we got out here, guys. I don't know where that ship went that was coming down. I don't know. I'm looking for... I don't see... I know it came down here somewhere. We were looking at it last episode, so... Alright, let's do a circuit. Let's look around, see what we see. I thought for sure there was a ship. Maybe it pulled out. Maybe it got too hot and it decided not to. Oh dear. I had negative contact of any ships. I don't know where that one ship went. I couldn't tell you, but I don't see it out here. Drone adversary, looks like a bunch of drones down there. Doing a search here. I don't see anything. Looks like they decided that it was not in their best interest to tackle us. That's good. Continuing, we got warning, unauthorized presence. Well, you can bite me. I'll unauthorized presence you in a second. I'm circling the valley. Negative contact. Wait, what do we have? We have drifting pursuant. Where is it? We got 16 minutes of time left, or 13 minutes. Alright, I don't see any other targets. There's that one down there, but that's fine. We'll need to charge up. So, in the meantime, since we don't have anything really to do, we're going to go and do a flyby, maybe hit that ODS, that orbital drop spot there. Maybe we can thin out the herd a little bit here. Alright, let's Oh wait, what's that? No. No, I don't have the... They're gonna have GATs. No, we won't do that. Got 16 minutes of flight time. Still negative contact and anything else. What's this? Okay, I don't know what that is. Is that a farmhouse or is that... Oh, maybe that's the ship that came down from above. I don't know. Do we have a camera on here? Yeah, we do. Let's get a good view. What in the hell is that? I don't know what that is down there. I think that's what I was looking at. Wait, no, what? No. Oh yeah, we've got, that is actually a farmhouse there, right there. I don't know what that is over there, but that's a farmhouse for sure. And it looks like there's an antenna and some stuff there. Alright, let's go in and take a look. "36 minutes of flight time." Maybe we can come in here and we can take out that antenna. Alright, we're gonna switch the camera. Alright, yep, we got it. So let's go ahead and hit this one. Are we out of ammo? Unlimited Regrets is out of ammo. I'm pretty sure we're out. Alright, RTB. Alright, we're RTBing it back, guys. We're bingo on ammo. We've got 16 minutes of flight time, but without ammo. Alright, we have tangos in place, but I think their teeth have been pulled, so we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and bring her in. Switching to third person so I can bring her in good. Alright, let's do this. Looks like I got some ammo up above though, huh? I thought I was bingo because I wasn't shooting with the nose. Hey, we're close enough we can hear the music. I don't know where that ship went. We must have frightened it off and it was like more than it could handle. I'm okay with that. Okay, that thing is really starting to bother me. Light it up, turret. Alright, colonists retreat. We're gonna open a terminal. You know what? Grinder pit on. Let's grind up these buggers. What the hell is over there that it's shooting at? Alright, let's get that Gatling turret changed up. We want to... Weapons only. Conserve some ammo, that kind of thing too. Alright. Alright. Oh, we got some good rain. Nice. We're going to go ahead and just clean up a little bit in this really bad rainstorm. Because, you know, that's what we do. You know, just tidying up a little bit. Oh, looks like he's resisting. He's using his last remaining thruster to resist the pit. Not helpful, dude. Not helpful. Man, it is some seriously bad weather, though. Not gonna lie, that's bad weather, man. I don't know if I can take this entire drone, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see if we can. I don't know that I can lift it, though. Wow, I can... Oh, almost. It's because we're redlining it. Trying to inch it over there. Getting it over there. What do we got hitting me? Bastion drone. Oh, man, where in the world is that coming from? Oh, okay. Oh, that was pretty intense, I have to say. The weather is so bad, though, I can't really do anything. So we're going to go ahead and just bring her down and get her parked. We're going to go ahead and... I'm going to back her up so I can get her parked in place. We'll get a good charge on her. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a charge. And we'll go ahead and top off the weapons. I want to get some missile launchers on this fighter so that we can be able to do it. I think with the maneuverability, we can do pretty good. So let's go ahead and get her topped off with some charge here first off. So let's go ahead and go fighter bats. Switch to recharge. Turn off the thrusters, and then we're going to go ahead and hop back into... Yeah, that Bastion drone is really being a pain in the butt, though, when they sneak up like that, like little snipers. It's very annoying. Alright. So we'll do a quick check. We took a few hits, but it was light munition hits, so not too bad. Alright, let's get out here and see if we can't... Woo! Let's get some power in here. There we go. There we go. Now all our blades are working properly almost. There we go. I think almost all of them are working. There we go. Good. Alright, well that's working on things. Let's see, what do we got out here? Alright. Well, I don't know where that ship went. But we're gonna, well, first of all, That is loud, loud, loud. So let's go back to the place. We're gonna turn down the music a little bit because that is just a bit loud. Excuse me, coming through here. And let's go ahead and adjust the volume just a little bit. You guys can tell me in the comments what you think. It was a massive drone attack, just huge, just giant. I don't know. That was pretty intense, I have to say. Let's go ahead and reduce the volume just a little bit. Hey, thanks for watching. Alright, so there is a drifting pursuant. Well, might as well tilt this thing over. Now here comes Bastion again. Alright, well, we're going to fly inside here for now. We're going to drop off our stuff. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to use this mount here, and we're going to get our cargo drone together. And I think that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah, Bastion drone, it's pretty far out there. I'd like to shoot it down, though. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's give it a shot. I know it's a long shot, but let's see. We're gonna hop on the main gun, and we're gonna see if we can shoot down that Bastion drone. I don't know that we'll be able to. Alright, so where are you, Bastion drone? He's out of sight. Okay. Wait, there he is. Wow, you're really far out there, aren't you? Oh, wow. I don't know what you are. And no. Range is good, though. But it's way too far out there to hit that. Oh yeah, drifting pursuant. But it is way too far up, I think. Yeah. Where are you at? Checking the range on the upper edge of things here. I'm not seeing it. Wow, the sky is red. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not seeing any targets. I'm checking. Drifting pursuant is pretty close. Let's see. We're going to go back in it again. We're going to try one more time to see if we got something we could blow up with it, since the original target was nowhere to be seen. Alright, there you are. Okay, the elevation's pretty high. I think it's right outside of my range. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know that I can hit it. It's like right where it's out of the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hit that. It's right below my elevation. It's right at that sweet spot. Yeah. Nothing else is within range that I could tag either. We're gonna slew it slowly around. Yeah, see? Now it's down there. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on our project. I don't know what the deal is with that that big assault we just had. Good gravy, they really hit us hard with multiple drones. So apparently we really rattled them or something, I don't know. So, well, you know what? I feel like I want to put all this stuff over here. Let's load this stuff up all over here. And then we're gonna head back over there. Let's do that. There's the drifting pursuit right there, which we could take and get stuff from, but we're gonna go back to Outpost 13 and snatch some more materials. I feel like I want to. Uh-oh. Scrambling more gunships. Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, you brought in a big giant ship earlier and it decided, oh, well, we're gonna run away. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Just bring whatever you want, you knuckleheads. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. And we have anything inbound on me? Nope. Alright. Sky is clear, and such a beautiful sky it is too. I like this. This would be like, oh yeah, that's right, we got music playing in here too. Alright, so let's zip over here, hop in here and see what we can get here. I like the idea of making this like a drone manufactory. I like that idea a lot. But I also like the idea too of being able to have, well, we could just build it right here, I guess. I don't know how we get it out of here though. But I guess if we cleared these boxes here. Well, let's do it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to change up the plan a little bit here. Heavy armor. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to go ahead and... Nah. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up, let's see, let's do a barrier and a barrier. Now the reason why I'm doing this is so that if those jokers try to attack, they won't hit our things, so... It's kind of like the hedgehogs and the tank traps and stuff like that we use in the military to discourage tanks. These things will still discourage gunfire from coming in and messing with our stuff. I mean, we have those big giant glass things, and that's, you know, it's a thing. Uh-huh. A short-range antenna. I wonder what that is. That's something new. I don't remember there being a short-range antenna. Mining operations site. Okay, short-range antenna. Huh. That's like a salvage drone antenna, I think. Oh well. Alright, so those are all in place. Goody goody gumdrops. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna try to transfer as much as we can to other cargo containers if they're not full. Just trying to consolidate up. Cargo 7 is... Alright, so cargo 5 is clear. This is going to make space to be able to build the drone, which is what I'm trying to do. Okay, cargo 6. Let's see. What do we got that's not cargo 6 that we can transfer to? Let's see here. Thanks for joining. Let's see, that's not completely full, so let's go ahead and do some transfer. Okay. Hey, Minuteman, welcome! Yeah, those pirates, they tried. They really did. I'll give them an A for effort for attempting it, but even their big ships couldn't handle it, so... Alright. I think we're pretty... Yeah, okay. So, wow. Yeah, we don't have a choice. It's pretty much where we're at now, so... Huh. 9,000, that's a bit more than I can deal with right now. So, might have to just do another cargo pod here, and then we'll do a heavy armor block in front to protect it. Actually, that's not a bad idea, getting a bunch of cargo set up across here. That way we have room to work to build our drone, so... do one right here that'll actually connect to the assembler, I guess. We'll just temporary box this thing. I mean, I guess there's always the possibility that they'll attack us here, but I don't think they will. Alright, heavy armor. It is nice having music playing, though, honestly. What do you think, Miniman? Music's nice turn of events. go ahead and okay. So I'm thinking this might be enough for him to build what I want to build. Try to use what we can out of here. Actually, you know what? We're going to transfer all that material over if we can. Alright, and then we'll take that too. Alright, perfect. And then we'll take this off of here too. And then that'll work out good as well. Okay. So let's see here. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a... let's see. Actually... I just had an idea, guys. Oh, I did have a very good idea. Why don't we just... We're going to put a connector right here. It won't be connected to anything, but we'll put a connector here anyway. And the reason why I'm thinking this is because of the fact... I was going to do a small grid connector, but I realized a large grid connector would be way better. Because here's the thing, we're going to want to offload this stuff, and small grid won't work. Alright, let's go ahead and see about getting some... Really? Alright, let's drop those. We're not going to need those. I don't know that we'll need that right away. Now, do we have... Oh, that's a reactor. Looking for something in particular. Ah, yes, that right there. I have a particular idea of how I want this drone to work. So let's see here. Let's start with... Where is my... There's my mechanicals right there. No. Right there. Alright, perfect. And that's going to allow us to go ahead and do this. We're going to get this set up here first. And then, let's see, we are needing some building components. Alright, so we're gonna get this set up. We'll get the basic frame in place. Once we get what I want to get in, you know, we're gonna start out with just a little bit of a basic Now this is not, as you guys know, the usual way that I go about building my stuff. I usually do something a little bit different, but alright, so that's in place there. We'll go ahead and line that up. And then we're going to jump down here and we're going to block. And that is going to set me up for whatever I'm going to build on top, which in this case is going to be a large cargo container. I'm going to do one single large cargo container. I like the one that's significantly larger than just doing two of the regular size ones, because I like how it's very, it's got those connection points that are so nice to have, you know? The modular cargo container. There we go. And see, that's a good cargo container. We can carry a significant amount of supplies with that. It works out really nice. And then on this planet, we don't need to really worry about, we don't need to worry too much about the, actually, you know what? I'm actually thinking about how I'm going to put this thing together. We want our thrust centered around it if we can, kind of like what we did with the fighter. Good, thanks, Minute Man. I just wanted to make sure the music's good. Yeah, it is pretty overused, I agree. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm starting to think, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I don't know that I really want to, yeah, we will. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the battery in place next. One of the reasons why I wanted to have this linked up with this like that is because now this grid has power. So Clang is less likely to make it go away. So yeah, it's a thing you gotta worry about, unfortunately. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I think, is... Okay, before we put... Well... Kind of really like the idea of this going on here. Right here. And we could actually do it like that. And then we could set up... yeah, we'll put the lift on the sides, I think. We're going to do thruster fans on this, so I'm thinking this is going to be good. And then we can put the cockpit on the top. We don't really need to worry too much about oxygen, because this is an oxygen-rich planet, so it's not really that big a deal. She's not running on hydrogen, and it'll charge when we're not doing anything, so I think this is actually probably going to work okay. So we'll go ahead and put the battery there. And then we'll set the cockpit up here. And we'll just do just a standard cockpit. We're not going to do anything too crazy. Oh wait, it won't let me hook it. Set it up on there. Alright, so, oh, there we go. Okay, good. And then I'm thinking, we got that. Now we're gonna want extra power because of the because of what it's got going on as far as it being a heavy lifter. So we'll throw some reactors on here. We've got plenty of uranium back at the base, so that's not too much of a problem. And if we set those up on the sides of the on this thing here, on the sides of the connector, that would actually work out really well. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I like these reactors. I think they're kind of cool looking, so we'll set that one there. And we'll set that one there. We're going to leave this one free, just because we might need it for something, but we can always put a reactor Well, no, we won't put one up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our little atmospheric fans in place. One. And two. And we'll put one down here too. Extra lift. That'll work out nicely. Alright, cool. And then we have our smaller fans, which we'll put... We could put one here. I wonder if you can do them face to face, like... that'd be kind of cool. But no, we're not going to do that. We'll do one here, one here, and we'll do this one here. And then we'll do in the back too as well. We're not trying to make any speed records, that's for sure. There we go. So we got our lift, and we've got our direction, our slowing down forward. We've got those thrusts on that side there. So what we'll do is we'll do some on this side too, but I think what I want to do is I really like this idea of, let's run a, Alright, so what I'm thinking is, well, let's get started with what we got first. Let's go ahead and get this going. Get that going. Do what we can while we can right now. Okay. Alright, let's get some more materials. Okay, looks like... Alright, let's see, I don't see this in here. Alright, I'm looking for... Ah, there it is. Gonna need that. Actually, we're gonna need two. We'll grab 200 of that. We'll grab 100 of those. And we'll grab a couple of those. Looks like we're good on that. Oh, we need large tubes too. Let's see. Ah. And we might as well grab a little bit of that glass too. Oh, nope. Guess not. Alright. And here we go. We need reactor components to get that going on. Or motors for that though. Yeah, these things always use a lot of motors, but that's alright. Cool. Now we have this up. Let's go ahead and see about getting this up too. We need motors to get in there. And you know what? We can't. I was about to go in there and get that, but no. We can't. It doesn't connect to anything, so it's kind of a waste of time. So here we go. Let's go get 10 of those. What else do we need? Motors. We need lots of motors. Let's go get 30 of actually. Let's just take all the motors. Alright. Yep, it sure did. The last stream ended with a big old crash, unfortunately. Wasn't very happy about it, but it is what it is. But we picked it up with this stream here, so... I don't even know what happened to that ship, though. I was like, why is there a salvage cruiser coming down here? And then it just ran away. Kind of sad. I kind of was hoping to hit it with the big guns. I got big guns just in case they decided to do it, but... I guess it was just too much for him. Pirates, so unreliable. Alright, good. Now we can get in here. This will allow us to fly it as a regular ship if we want, but it also, I want to get some stuff in place so that we can be able to use it as just a drone. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on here. Let's go to this warfare battery, and then we're going to go ahead and make this warfare battery recharge. And then that way we can get a full charge on it. Alright, let's keep going with this. Alright, this is looking pretty oh yeah, good. Okay. I was gonna say, is there any hydrogen in here before I start jumping around? Getting all crazy about this and stuff. Oops. Okay, so... let's see, I want to try to keep this as light as we can. So... I need girders. I was just getting rid of girders, huh? Where did I put those dang things? There they are. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see, yeah, it looks like the internet's being a problem. If this stream ends, that's gonna be why. We'll repaint the spots that I'm gonna do this stuff with here, so. But I kinda like this idea of using this if I can get it in there, but, man, this wants to be a pain. It wants to put it right there. Kind of wanted to go a little bit differently with that, but I guess that's what we're going to be doing. I wonder if I can, no, I don't have any angles in there, do I? Put this in here. Oh wait, we're gonna want a sideways thruster though, and that'll be a perfect spot for it right here. I don't know though. better to put it down here. Yeah, I'll put it right here. Yeah, I know, I don't care, see you, lady. And then we can put the, oh, you know what we could do? Nah, we'll use the pillar column there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'll go with that. And then bring that back here. And then we'll put up here, we'll put the, we gotta put gyros on either side. But I think at this point, we did do a bit of a deal. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go ahead and call this an episode. We got a lot done. Gonna go ahead and stop the music. We got a lot done. We got the beginnings of our cargo ship. It's a combination drone and flight ship. We're getting it charged up right now. Looks like we've got our stuff out there just doing what it does. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Space Engineers. And thanks for joining Minuteman and everybody. It was pretty intense when it broke off last episode, but this episode I think we got a lot done. We got the beginning of our had a nice beginning, blew up a bunch of stuff, ground down a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think this is going to be really good to be able to transport our stuff over there, and then we'll go ahead and turn this into like a base of operations. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on Space Engineers, guys. Bye.